Before we get started, I just wanted to thank you guys for donating to the I Merman Angels. If you guys didn't see my other video, I am raising money for the I Merman Angels for the Chicago City Marathon. And I asked you guys to please help me in fundraising for this amazing organization. And you guys showed up. So thank you so much. I still have a long ways to go. If you haven't donated yet, I would urge you to please reconsider. Any amount helps. I'm not keeping any of this money. All of this goes to the Ammerman Angels. And yeah, thank you so much for donating. And let's get on to today's video. Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my first update for my Pan That palette for 2025. I am doing the Balm Jovi palette. This is a face palette with some eyeshadows and a blush and a highlighter. As with every year, the first update is not very exciting, so don't get too excited because there's not going to be a lot of progress. This palette was brand new, so it's going to be a while before you guys see any major progress. Second of all, I got a mic. Can you guys see? So hopefully, the audio is a little bit better. I don't know if it's recording with the mic. The mic is on. I don't know. I guess when I when I play it back, I guess I'll know if the microphone worked. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna show you guys, I guess, a picture of where I was the last time for the intro. Starting with the top shade, Metallica, which is that silvery shade. I hope you guys can see that it's been kind of worn a little bit. I have used this a couple of times with the shade The Stroke, which is a dark navy blue shade, kind of to lighten it. It looked okay, not my favorite, but maybe if I frankened them together, it would change a little bit. But for now, that's all. That's the only way. That's the only way I've been using it. A couple of times I used it as an inner corner highlight, but it was just too like starky white for my taste, so I don't think I'll be using it for that anymore. Then I have the shade Adagio, which is a matte cream shade. I have used it, as you guys can see. Mainly I've used it over Allegro, which is the shade right underneath it, kind of just to clean out the crease, clean out any harsh blending lines. You guys know I'm not the best at blending. So yeah, just to clean stuff up mainly, but I haven't really used it that often. Next, I have Blink 1982. This is the one that I have the most progress on. You guys can see the pan right there, kind of showing there, very deep. One of you guys told me the pans in here were pretty deep, so I don't know how long before I hit pan, but the dip is pretty significant, I would say. I use this shade mainly to use as an all over crease shade, an all over lid shade, all the way into the crease with just some brown eyeliner, and that's kind of been like one of the shades that I've been panning, the looks that I've been panning, I should say. Yeah, I love it. I think it looks great. Great for a very neutral day, everyday wear, and I'm gonna continue to use it that way. I really enjoy it. Then I have this golden shade called Iron Maiden. Haven't used it at all. Allegro, I've been using as a crease shade. Like I said, you guys can see a little bit of a dip going on there, but not quite as deep as Blink 1982. I will continue to use it as a crease shade. It's just a very natural matte brown. The Stroke, I used it a couple of times as an outer corner shade, but it's just way too dark, and I don't like how it looks. Even as a liner, I think it's just way too dark for my taste. It makes the look way too smoky, and I just not a fan. So if I do end up using it, I'll probably franken it with something else. But by itself, I don't think I can use it. Then I've been using Led Zeppelin. This one also has a little bit of a dip going on. I don't know if you guys can tell. I use this all over the lid underneath some green cream shadow, and one of you guys thought it was like a black eyeshadow look, but no, it was this shade. So definitely looks really dark, but this has been like the other look that I've been panning all over the lid with Allegro on the crease. And that's how I've been using it. I like how it looks, so I think combined with Blink 1982, I think these two shades are going to be the two looks that I pan. And until either I get bored of panning them, I hit pan, or I use them all up. I don't know, we'll see. The next shade is a deep plum, matte plum called Moderato. I haven't used it yet. The shade Rem I haven't used. Alice Copper I haven't used. And the shade Presto, I've been using this for about a week and a half, and I have quite a substantial dip just for having used it for about 10 days. I've been using this on my brows. I was initially using a Tarte cream brow product, like a pomade, and I was like, as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to this shade to use on my brows, but it's going to take me so long to use that I decided to just pan Presto as a brow shade. And then once I finish this, then I can move on, just because, you know, the more progress I see on my palette, the more motivation I'm gonna get to continue to use it. So yeah, that's why I kind of like just use a couple shades at a time as opposed to using the whole palette, just because it makes progress more visible, and that motivates me. So yeah, that's that. And the last eyeshadow, Third Eye Blinded, I haven't used it yet, as you guys can see. For the face products, I have the highlighter, which I have not used, and because I'm using that Becca highlighter in my other project. And this blush is a blush that I've been using every single day. It does have some wear. I don't think you can see that it has a dip or anything, but if you look at it through the side, you can see like the side pan does show the little bit of a dip. If you look at the corners, that's up higher than in the center. That's where the dip is. The other side, not so much. I feel like I'm focusing my brush more on this side right here, but that is what this palette is looking like. Like I said, I'm going to continue just panning the two looks that I've been panning with this shade and with this shade, and hopefully I can hit pan by next update. I'm happy with the progress that I've made. I started using this the last week of December, so I've been officially been using it for about 4 weeks. And I'm happy with the progress that I've been making. And actually, Presto, the dark brown shade, I've been only using this for about, I don't know, a week and a half, and that's quite a bit of a dip that I have here for just a week and a half. I had been using the pomade from Tarte, but like I said, I was like, I'll save that for later. Let me get this done and over with, and then I'll move on to that. I don't know if I had mentioned, but that's my plan going forward. No more brow products. I'm just going to use my 1.5 million brown eyeshadows that I have, and use them as my brow shade, because I mean, it works fine. I'm wearing it today. I think it looks great. I don't think if I said it, but today, you guys might have seen a video, but a clip, but I am wearing today, I'm wearing Led Zeppelin all over the lid, and then Allegro on the crease. And that's all I'm wearing today. No eyeliner, nothing, and mascara, of course. But yeah, guys, this is what my palette is looking like. I'm very happy with the progress, like I just said. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.